Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job or they don't. My name is William Heineman, and I am your host. And once again, we have the two. Number one, a violation of oath of office by a public official should be a felony. And if an officer makes an arrest or the DA decides that it's non-chargeable and gets kicked out, the charge goes back on the officer that made the arrest. Now, the reason we do this is we are sick and tired of our public officials, meaning AK officers, using us as stepping stones to go up their ladder for promotions. And it's happening everywhere around the country, and it's time for it to stop. Now, the only way we're going to do this, folks, is if you guys help us out. I cannot do this by myself, okay? So, get hold of your congressmen, your senators, your legislators, your governors, your mayors, your city council members, your sheriff, and your police chief, if they are decent people. If they're a good police chief and good sheriff, then they'll listen to you. If they're scumbags, they're not going to hear anything you have to say because they know everything, because they are sovereign citizens, and they have qualified immunity, and they hide behind a big blue shield, that thin blue line that we talk about, okay? And if you talk to these people, be polite. Don't be mean. Don't be nasty. Don't cuss them out. Just tell them what you would like. You want to change the law. You want to make it to where our public officials are accountable for their actions. And that's what we're trying to do here. So let me know, you guys, if you guys can help out. Now, also, we have a new merch store. That stands for merchandise. We have 93 products. And you can find it at justforce911.printify.me. Printify.me. Now, in there, you'll find all kinds of merchandise, and you can have it designed 4 ways. One with our logo that says Just Force 911, keeping a public officials accountable, with the wolf on it. That one's in there. America is yours, America is mine, with the Constitution of the United States. Imagine that. Stop Tyranny, which is a pair of handcuffs that are broken with hands in them. And Freedom Rings, which is the United States flag. Okay, so go check it out, see what you want, or see if you want anything, and put the information will be put down in the description of the video when we're done. Now, guys, subscribe if you would. Please hit the like and share button, the thumbs up and thumbs down, and please leave me a comment. I love reading comments from you guys. It's really helpful. It does help a lot. Hopefully the mic is fixed. I have my volume all the way up, and I don't understand why you guys can't hear me. So, we're trying to get this thing fixed. Now, today we have a video of a lady that you talk about arrogant police officers, scumbag cops that I've been calling. I don't know if the ink went to this kid's head, if he's on steroids. I don't understand the way he acts. He just acts like he is a god, and not a demigod, a god. It's crazy. It's insane. And they ended up arresting his or her husband, and they were supposedly asleep, and the cops woke them up and then burst in their house. Well, they answer the door, which is why you never, ever, ever, ever answer the door to a police officer unless you have some kind of a security screen between you and them. I have one in my house, and it's always locked because these thugs come up and try to work or weasel their way in. Sorry, ain't going to work. Talk to me through the screen. I can close the door and go back to whatever I was doing. If you don't have a warrant, you can kiss my grits. Okay? I just don't get it. I don't understand where these thugs think. Well, that's because they're sovereign citizens. I keep forgetting that. Damn. Anyway, yeah, sovereign citizens, what do you expect? I mean, come on. And you got IQs of less than 20, so yeah, you get exactly what you got. Anyway, check this video out. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll talk some more after that. Don't forget about the Merc store, because the money that we get from the Merc store, portion of it goes for helping those who have been wrongly accused. And like I said, they arrested her husband for failure to identify and resisting arrest, which is why that needs to go back. If an officer makes an arrest and the DA says no and kicks it out, it goes back on them, little scumbags, which it should. I am so sick and tired of seeing these videos where these armed thugs with these badges and guns think they can do whatever they want and hide behind their little bit of thin blue line, that blue shield, and all this crap that the police unions are trying to cram down our throat. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't been listening to videos. It's just like in Florida where they signed in a new law. There cannot be public oversight of the police and sheriff's departments. What? That's insane. But they did it. Welcome to the police unions. Great, isn't it? Yeah. Well, got news for you guys. You better enjoy that shield you have for right now, because we're going to strip it away from you. And all I need is the help from the citizens to do it. Now, the question is, do our citizens have enough backbone to pull this off? I don't know. We'll see. That's why we have legislators, too, and lawmakers. And if we get enough of us together, they're going to listen. Okay? So, guys, let's check out the video, shall we? This really disturbed me when I watched this.
Okay. Understandable. We just were waking up
So when
out of a
people slam
sleep.
the doors on it makes us think that there might be someone that's hurting here, someone that maybe there's a crime that occurred here.
Right.
We don't know that.
Okay.
And by getting the door slammed on our faces, that's not that's not helping anybody. Okay.
Right. Well, no.
We didn't drive by and decide, you know what, we're gonna
Okay.
walk to this lady's house.
Right.
and
I
serve
understand.
her.
Are you going to go find out who called?
So that's
Maybe
what-
you could track that number and figure out who was calling you guys, making false reports. That's probably the crime there, not two people sleeping.
So that I'm not the primary officer, ma'am. I'm just here to assist. The primary officer is doing this investigation right now.
Okay.
Calm down.
I wasn't upset. Just woke up abruptly.
He's not being upset.
You know, your interpretation, sir. What can I do for you? Did I commit a crime?
Technically, you kind of did. When I
What
told
I-
you to sit down and keep your mouth shut, and you were
Okay.
interfering with us trying to talk to Robert, technically you did.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
So, do you want to talk to me now?
Yes, sir. I'm waiting for you to tell me what
Okay.
you're here for.
So, this is what I'm curious about. Why is one of your neighbors calling in and describing you with purple hair having an altercation in the driveway?
I don't know. Maybe you should track that 911 call,
I've already
and you
talked to
should
her.
ask
I've
them.
already talked to her. I've already
Okay.
talked to her.
Okay.
Confirmed this house.
Okay. I don't know.
Did she make it up?
Apparently she did.
Okay.
We
That's all
were
I need to know.
asleep. That's all you need to know. What happens now?
You got any questions or anything?
Where's my husband?
He's going to jail
For what?
for resisting and failing to identify.
So you guys just barged in my house.
I've already explained it to you.
No, I understand your version. But my version is we didn't commit a crime. We were sleeping in our house.
I've tried to explain it to you. Okay, that's where we're at on it.
can you believe the arrogance of these cops? First off, you barge in their house. Somebody says they're screaming outside. They just woke up. And you barge in their house and you tell them to sit down and shut up. Hey, butthead, you work for us. We don't work for you. And where's this crap coming from that you're guilty till proven innocent? This is the United States of America, pal. We're proven innocent. You idiots prove us guilty. And then you arrest her husband for failure to identify and resisting arrest. See, this is why we need these new laws, because this crap needs to stop. These scumbag cops, unfortunately, has a commander that's a scumbag. Because if it was a good a good police chief, these clowns wouldn't be doing this. Talk about internal affairs where they look at themselves and say, oh, wow, did we do something wrong? You think? Oversight. We don't need oversight. We need insight on how to stop this stupidity from happening. See, you idiots don't get it. You work for us. We don't work for you. We give you a badge and a gun, and you think you're some kind of a god. Sit down and shut up to the public? Wow. Guys, if this doesn't infuriate you to picking up the phone and making phone calls, I don't know what it takes. Because this is ridiculous. Check out our Merch merchandise store. See if there's anything you want to pick up so we can use the money to help others out. And help us change the laws to where these thugs can't do this. You know, they get held accountable for their actions. And let me know what you guys think, all right? Have a good evening, and I will talk to you soon.